I have to smile?
No, you don't have to smile. But what's your name, gorgeous woman?
Sabine.
Sabine Auken, the famous Sabine Auken.
Yes.
And how old were you when you played bridge? Who taught you?
I learned bridge at the age of 12. It was actually the parents of a classmate of mine who taught me to play bridge.
Classmates, and where did you grow up?
In Germany.
In Germany.
Yeah.
And you developed into a great player. You have a great partnership with a good friend of mine, Danielle.
Fantastic partnership.
Yes. Before you started playing with her, was there any attributes you looked for in a partner?
No,
or teammate?
We were put together by chance in a German junior program. We participated and we were the only two girls.
So you started playing together and you grew together and you you guys have blossomed into one of the best women's pair in the world.
That's for something.
Well, I would agree with them. Do you have any advice for any young players around the world?
Well, the real advice that I have is to get a good education, then you can play as much bridge as you want.
I think that's good advice. I think especially for all those parents out there. And you've had so much success in the bridge world, so many great titles you've won. Is there any memorable stories from any of those tournaments you've gone to, either about bridge or not about bridge?
No, I have a funny story about my parents.
Okay, sure.
When I had my two small children, I still didn't want to stop playing bridge, and I was still traveling to the major championships, and my parents would come along and take care of my small children, even though they don't play bridge at all.
Right.
They know absolutely nothing about it. So at the very first European Championships, Daniela and I started out playing in the women's pair. And at the morning breakfast table, my parents were reading the bulletin. They had figured out there was a bulletin.
Yeah.
There was something to read. And my father started the results page on the last page of the bulletin, and he could see that Daniela's and my name was on top. And he proudly showed it to my mother, and she said, "Look, Sabine is leading the event." And Daniela and my mother grabbed it out of his hand, looked up and down the list, left and right, and then she turned to me and said, "How is Daniela doing?"
That's funny. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.